Yeah. They ain't believe me when I told them crypto was the future. Now they trying to get in, but it's too late. We've been stacking Marbit since day one. No banks, no middlemen, just power moves. Let's get it. Yeah.
What's good, everybody? Welcome. We are early once again, continuing with our theme of going a little bit early here on the live streams, because why not? It does mean I don't get to finish my tea, which is kind of annoying. But anyway, the markets are absolutely cruising right now, particularly altcoins. So we need to just kind of talk about that, and we need to kind of get into it. But I thought, given the fact that we've just had the Genius Act pass, stablecoin bills passed, everyone's now going macro bullish on the Bitcoin market, as well as altcoins, baby. I figured it was probably just the right thing to go live. So we'll touch on what's going on. Obviously, some crazy stuff going out there in the market. XRP absolutely skyrocketing. And I'm going to show you why you should be subscribed to this channel and not anyone else's. We keep it absolutely dialed in. And we'll get into kind of your thoughts, your views, any coins, questions, or anything else that you guys may have. We're going to try and break that down for you as well as kind of getting into everything and anything. Some big breaking news that you need to be aware of. Some news around SharpLink Gaming and why that's going to be important. We'll also take a look at what the house just recently did. I think that's definitely worthwhile touching on, as well as some interesting Fidelity and BlackRock news. Man, we got it all for you tonight. So do me a favor, hit up the like button to a brand new all-time high. Don't forget, tap the screen if you're on TikTok as well. We appreciate you guys building out our community over here as well. So like I said, we always appreciate you guys tuning in. Dead easy. Tap the screen, lock some likes in. Start us as we mean to go on. So let's say hello to a few people, and then we're going to get right into tonight's stream. So welcome, Tim. Craig's here. Good to see you. Vern's here as well. 37's here. Appreciate you guys. Foz is in the house. Legendary's in nice and early. What's going on? Blazer X here. Kevin says normal time. Laugh a lot when XRP takes off, baby. Enzo's here. RPM's here. Curtis is here. Welcome. Kevin Sexton. Annette says, do you like jazz? What do you think of Jasmine? I like Jasmine. We'll touch on it in a minute. Holmes says happening. See, Holmes on time. Let's get it, Holmes. CJ's in the house. What's going on, buddy? Welcome to you. And then, man, all the Familia Madricals here on TikTok as well. So shout out to all you guys in early. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Wayne's here. Babautu's here. Good to see you both. Welcome to you. JJ, what's going on, my man? Appreciate it. Dehillion says ETH price prediction between $8,000 and $10,000. I'm going to tell you why in tonight's stream as well. Because we're super bullish on what's going on with Ethereum, and more people are going to miss out. But anyway, you can't teach them all. They're like Pokemon, really. You can't teach them all. Anyway, let's bring this up straight away. I talked about this the other day. Look at this. Move on here. My initial first price target on XRP, 342. Man, we're getting close. We're getting close for this move. Big move on XRP today. We'll touch on a little bit as to why, and more importantly, where this is going. But yeah, this price target looks very bullish. And yeah, we'll see what happens when we hit that. That's kind of my view. We might absolutely skyrocket through 343, but we'll keep an eye on it. 334 is our current price at the moment. So yeah, it's all going all right. 1 second, I need to open my window a little bit more. Oh shit, I just like ran myself into the desk. Sorry about that. Yeah, so 343 we're looking for, but broader speaking, the altcoin market looking very optimistic today, which is kind of good news. As well as BTC holding up around 1193. Lots of stuff going on. Votes here, votes there. Votes just everywhere. But actually playing out pretty well. And one of the big numbers to keep your eye out on, the continuous depletion of Bitcoin dominance, right? Good news, right? We're seeing Bitcoin dominance just head down, which is always positive for markets. Anil says, you're the man too, but I've been following you since 2022. What's going on, bro? Thank you so much for that. Appreciate it. Chris Mez in the house. Daniel, what's going on? Welcome. Don't forget, everybody, keep tapping the like, share the like. Make sure you're dialed in. We obviously bring you the absolute alpha here on the channel. And yeah, if you are not subscribed, you're missing out. That's just my opinion. And likewise, if you're on TikTok, I dropped like 3 TikToks today just talking about markets, what was happening, keeping you guys posted and up to date. So hopefully you're getting all that good stuff. So Bitcoin right now is still retesting this upper range, the 14-year resistance line. We obviously had that big breakthrough the other day where the market was going pretty crazy. We haven't managed to break back through there yet. We retested it 4 times, haven't actually broken back through, but doesn't mean that we aren't going to. Lots of stuff going on at the minute. Lots of, I guess, psychological macro levels when we get into that place. Obviously, the break above that is incredibly bullish. What's positive is the fact that we're seeing the altcoin market move, particularly Ethereum. Ethereum is outperforming BTC, which is very good news. And obviously, we'll talk a little bit about why there's a couple of big catalysts coming over there in Ethereum, which is good news. The Fed continues to try and print a little bit of money. We saw that again, $2.3 billion. Well done, Jerome Powell. Keep printing that money, baby. Which is good. We talked about XRP, and the XRP versus Ethereum dominance looking pretty good as well. Solana, you know, pretty flat, not too much. Obviously, Cardano, we touched on this yesterday, actually. Cardano having a nice little run. Hello, fake 2-bits. Oh, man, there's not loads of fake 2-bits here, is there? Come on, fake 2-bits. Don't ruin it, you said choppers. I think I've just managed to get hold of the YouTube people, like, you know, kind of managed to somehow get hold of everybody and start deleting some of these terrible comments over there. But anyway, Cardano having a decent run. XRP, we just touched on, massive breakout. Stewie back below 4, but I don't think it's going to be... I don't think it's going to be long before it's down there. Algorand is moving as well, which is kind of nice. AVAX, Aerodrome, Zebek, Casper, all down a little bit on the day. I mean, look, it's always going to happen, isn't it? You're always going to get some. Ondo, man, I'm so pleased with Ondo Finance. I bought some more the other day. I bought it at like 89 cents. DCA price down, 110 was my initial. I'm down to like 102 or something like that. So nearly broke even right now on my Ondo Finance bag, which is kind of nice. The power of DCAing. Again, you're going to be dialed in. But this looks like a nice little move breaking out from Ondo Finance as well. So broke the channel. Obviously, a couple of key resistance. 109 is probably our first point in which we want to sort of see that break above. But lots of stuff coming with Ondo Finance. So if you guys are keeping up with it, Holmes, I'm sure you are. Lots of good stuff coming for Ondo Finance. And they seem to be even more optimistic when you start to kind of dial into some of the sort of stuff that's going on. So... loads more tokenization. We know treasuries are going to come big from the Fed. They're already sort of doing it. So, BR95 says, hi, mate from Ireland. What's going on, buddy? Welcome to you. Hope you're all doing well. Nadar's in the house. Well, Tomato Pete says, 2-bit the crypto analyst. Love it, Daniel. I appreciate that, my man. Legend. Batescoin, what's going on, pal? Welcome to you. Curtis, good to see you, man, as well. Appreciate you. Nadar's here, as well as the rest of the gang. Mr. Tim Shea, I don't know if it's hello to you, so welcome, Tim. But yeah, Ondo Finance looking pretty good as well. Jasmine Coin, someone was asking about that. It was way further up than it is at the minute. It's down just a tad. Still holding up this key support. What's really promising, it's a very, like, you know, but you've got this kind of potential big W pattern, the double bottom coming in on Jasmine, followed by then potentially now nice to the move to the upside. If we keep the momentum coming in, actually Jasmine looks pretty solid. First range we need to break, probably something around the 17. I think once we break above that, we could actually be in some good news story for that. XLM obviously doing a bit of work. Dogecoin, bonk, taking a hit. I wouldn't be surprised if that doesn't bounce back pretty aggressively quickly yesterday. Jupe's looking all right. Down to some more of the key metrics, more macro stuff. S&P 500, NASDAQ had a little run today. We continue to see USDC, USDT dominance collapse. And we also continue to see, look at this. This is the XRP ETF in Brazil, the Hashdex one. It's going crazy. We're going to talk about ETFs tonight because there's some crazy news coming with that. So, all in all, some good news. Pump Fund coin, it is descending. No surprise. Watch out. It is way below launch price and it's on its way down. I am not surprised whatsoever. We'll talk about Injective. 37. Appreciate the hearts. We'll talk about Injective in a minute. Some pretty good news coming up from there as well. And BNB at $718. Who the hell was telling you about BNB a while back? Me! I mean, I'm not saying I'm some sort of financial advisor because I'm not. It's a guy that talks about cryptocurrency that somehow seems to get quite a lot of this right. Anyway, but very good news. Also, the slight not good news, by the way, just if anyone is interested, Picoin looks like a freaking disaster. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Picoin looks awful. So I hope some of you guys have been able to either get something out of it, make something on it, or are holding to just whatever. But I guess it was free, but it's awful. All right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. It's just life, right? It's just life. Okay. So, good news story for that. Let's get into the breaking news right now. Obviously coming in, the House officially passes the Genius Act, which is very good news, actually. Very good news. It gives loads of clarity in terms of what is going to be available. And more importantly, it puts some real framework in that if you've been dialed into this channel, if you've been watching my content, if you've been keeping up to it, you know why this is so important. And also, you know that there's 3 coins that now are going to go on this absolute tear. In my opinion, by the way, not financial advice, but in my opinion, I think they're going to do very, very well. But yeah, Genius Act passing, very good news. No surprise. And also what it does mean, by the way, and important to reference this, oh, let's go. The birthday cake. I like it. 37 leveling up to a level 14, bro. I like it. I like it. Honestly, you guys are crushing over there on TikTok. You guys on YouTube, you need to hit the like button a bit more. 19 likes. Come on. Come on, everybody. Come on, everybody. Boom, 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 boom. Hey. Right, anyway, sorry, I get ahead of myself. So what it also means, by the way, when it comes to the Genius Act is that cryptocurrency will now be overseen by the CFTC as opposed to the SEC. Now, it depends how you look at it. I don't think it really matters now you've got Paul Atkinson at the SEC. However, it does mean that it's less regulation, a little bit of ease off, kind of a bit slightly better in terms of regulation, exactly what we kind of want, really. So it is a comprehensive regulatory framework for payment with stablecoins, which opens up a ton of stuff in terms of markets as well. So, I think it's good news story, and I think really positive. Markets are reacting favorably to it. I mean, you're going to see a little bit of profit taking, which won't surprise me one bit, but definitely feels like good news, and yeah, one definitely to celebrate, I think. And I don't know if that is kind of it. I feel like there might be one more bill. I feel like there might be one more to go through. So XRP ATH 340, or is it 384? 384 is the all-time high for XRP. So it needs to, we need to move a little bit. We could do with the Bitcoin price sticking with us as opposed to dumping, if I'm honest. It's not going to support a push for further upside with XRP. Still looking pretty bullish, by the way. But yeah, I think we need Bitcoin to stick above with us 119 if we're going to really see a push on XRP. But anyway, this is good news, by the way, and quite comprehensively did pass as well. So, good news, which is good. Right, positive. Okay, in other news, dead quick, look at this. The Canary Capital has now filed with the SEC to launch a staked injective ETF. Who would have thought that? Who would have thought that? Which is crazy. BitSplay is not going to give life-changing gains from here. What's that? Tap the screen, you legend. Let's do it. Bro, hold it for a long time. XRP. Yeah, XRP is looking great, by the way. If I profit 1K and only invest 2K, but pull that 2K, will that 1K that I made still make me dollars? No, because your 1K turned to 2K. So your 1K, if I profit, you profit 1K, so that means you had 3K. So yeah, because yeah, that's exactly what it means. That's exactly what it means, man. We got a little bit confused then, but anyway, we're there. What's your thoughts on ADA? Look, I've been really honest about this. It absolutely needs to get a USDC stablecoin ecosystem on it, and then I think it's going to be crazy. If it doesn't get that, I think it's going to do pretty okay. That's where I'll be at. I think we get a super cycle if this bill's passed. Well, the bills are passing, so yeah. I think we're definitely in for something. I think we're in for a crazy altcoin season. I'm still pretty bullish on it. The debate will be how aggressively quick it is. Remember, 41 to 50 days is where we normally see it. But anyway, Canary Capital with a staked ETF, which is very bullish indeed. Now, by the way, I am going to have to jump. I'm just going to jump ahead a little bit. Because we need to jump to this, which is the NASDAQ is now applying to include staking in BlackRock's Ethereum ETF, and SEC weighs broader industry requests. Who told you this was coming? I mean, this is the point, you know what I'm saying? Like, why is there not like about 6 million people in this live stream? I literally said, wait for BlackRock. This is your golden ticket, in my opinion. This is basically the green light that Ethereum's going to go crazy. And that's why we've seen so much stacking of Ethereum over the course of the last, month. This will get pushed through pretty quickly, I think. And then what you get then is ETFs with staking capabilities, which is going to be pretty crazy. So BlackRock, through the NASDAQ, filed with the Securities and Exchange Commission July 16th to add staking to its iShares Ethereum Trust, which is very, very good news. I mean, you can't deny it. It's pretty big news. And I think what that then will potentially unlock will be things like Solana with their staking potentials, and then maybe even some more fringe altcoins that can offer some sort of staking yield. You could get things like an Aave ETF, MakerDAO ETF, like where the whole purpose of that ETF is that people buy into it with the view that they can either stake the shares that are in there, or they're going to get passive income as that moves up. So I absolutely believe we'll see more of that. And if you don't believe me, by the way, and some people don't, and I get that. People can have an opinion. People can be like, I think you're full of shit too bit, and I hate your channel. I don't like your face, and I don't believe you. I think you're absolutely full of nonsense. I think the bull market's over and we're going to zero. Do you know those people at like 72K that were saying we're going to zero? I would just come back and go, boom. Yesterday we had $750 million flow into Ethereum. People truly understand what's coming with Ethereum, and it's about to unlock a ton of capital for the markets, and it's going to unlock a ton of opportunities for other fringe altcoins, even kind of crazy liquidity providers. I mean, you could start to see some pretty interesting ETFs out there, and I think this is kind of where we all sit with this. So very bullish, lots of good news on Ethereum. And like I said, with these filings, I think these definitely play out very, very favorably. Watch out. I think you could get you could get these kind of pushed through really quick. The CBOE also stakes authority for Fidelity's, Franklin Templeton's, and Invesco Galaxy as well. So all of the basically Ethereum ETFs, now they've all bought an absolute shit ton of Ethereum and now trying to put staking platforms on there. Or the ability to receive rewards from staking, which is pretty crazy. I bought that 384, doesn't count because scammy exchange prices. Curtis, you put XRP at 384. Why have you not DCA down, you crazy man? You crazy man. Dobigon XRP made 50% last 4 weeks. Yeah, XRP is looking crazy right now. Someone just said XRP is dropping. I mean, it's down 1.2%. It's at 9.5% for the day. Don't worry about it. Markets always seem to cool off a little bit. I think it's like the closing of all the I think it's like the closing of the day. Evening all, evening 2-bit, XRP to the moon, up 7 points, down 7 in the blink of an eye. Where's the moonshot? Steve, I think it's coming, mate. I think it's coming. Curtis must have been, that's what the majority of the coins come from. That's true. XRP was almost $200 billion market cap. Yeah, I can't believe you haven't DCA'd down, though, if you bought it at 384. That's literally the most insane thing I've heard in my life. Anyway, we'll keep close to this one. BTC price is going to be the important one as this plays through. So, good. Right, Canary Wharf, done that one. Right, just a little bit more on this big bills that are passing, why it's becoming important. Breaking news, US House officially passes the stablecoin bill as well. Holy shit, it's getting crazy out there. It's getting hard in here. So what? So take off all your XRP gains. Breaking, there we go. Look, the US House officially passed the Anti-CBDC Surveillance Stay Act. Let's go. Oh, this is hilarious, by the way. Have you seen this? The fact that there's a CEO for a giant company gets basically doxxed having an affair with the head of HR. Man, who would do such a thing, you absolute choppers? What's interesting about this coin, by the way, they launched something called Caught in 4K. It was a meme coin that I got through this new app that I'm trialing that I'm going to be able to give to you guys as a bit of a thing soon, so make sure you dial in for that. But yeah, it's called Caught in 4K. I got in at like 37k market cap. It ran to like 1.4 million. Pretty crazy. But yeah, this is hilarious. Anyway, I'm not here to look at this. We'll look at this. The House officially passed the Anti-CBDC Act, which is good news. Markets will be a bit volatile on this one. This was quite bipartisan and maybe not fully dialed into the market, but certainly is more positive as we sit right now, I think. So, Big Adam, what's going on? Welcome to you. Yeah, I just saw it drop of the day. It looked as if it was higher. Yeah, Baby Manwa. I've heard about that. But thank you for all the likes. Appreciate it. Don't forget to tap that like and also hit that follow button if you want to stay up to date with all the latest and greatest in cryptocurrency. Go and we're pretty sure. You understand what I said then, you're a better person than I am. So here's the important thing with the Genius Act and how that then plays out. It actually only recognizes 3 blockchains as what they deem as a likely mature. Basically, what is this? What the US is determining as I guess a top tier blockchain, a reliable blockchain, what the maturity looks like, and what it's all about. And actually, it gives you 3: Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano, which is super interesting. I'm really surprised they actually got on there, really. So, excuse me. This obviously does absolutely support these kind of key things, and will definitely mean that you're now going to you'll probably start to see Wall Street start to come in and grab hold of some Cardano. It wouldn't surprise me one bit, actually. But this is obviously really, really positive as these bills pass through. So, you know, US leading the way, like we said, in this whole cryptocurrency bull market. But yeah, defined as mature blockchain systems by decentralized criteria, but does not explicitly recognize all this Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Cardano. And as likely mature the images appears to be from an external analyst. So again, just giving a view. And I think these are probably some of the most likely ones that you'll see. Certainly Ethereum. I mean, God, everything's going to get built on Ethereum. Just my view. Hi, Mike. Great day again. Aptus, what's going on? Yeah, sold 50 Sol at 178. Man, you should have run me. I'd have bought it off you for 125. Good to see you, man. Welcome. By the way, welcome everybody on TikTok. We just broke 48 people, which I know to some people that's nothing, but to me, that's a good number. We are grinding hard on TikTok, so shout out to everybody tuning in. And if you're enjoying the content, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Also, don't forget, tap the screen, lock in some likes. That would be great news as well. And if you've got any questions, any coins, any thoughts, any opinions, just drop them in there. Do you know what I mean? We're all about engaging with the community. We're here for all of us, by the way. We're absolutely dialed in to try and make as much money as we possibly can in this bull market. So, yeah. Jose says, hey, Dubit, I see all this fear-mongering. Are exchanges not safe? Like, I'm so confused. No. Here's my stance on exchanges. Do you know this is what really winds me up about certain people and channels and all the rest of it, right? If you talk about cryptocurrency, you've got to advise you're not a financial advisor, right? I'm not a financial advisor. I've never took a financial course in my life. However, I have a common sense approach when it comes to things, and I'm learning all the time, and I try really deep dive into certain things. I've got a community of over, 38,000 people that really support that as well. Exchanges are an okay place, but you don't want to keep your long-term portfolio on there. So for example, if you have a portfolio of $100,000, I don't think there's a problem having 10K on an exchange. If you've got a portfolio of $100,000, don't keep $90,000 on an exchange. You need to be able to have a bit of liquidity. You need to be able to kind of trade opportunities. So many people will just go, oh no, get it off exchanges, not your keys, got your crypto. It's a bit of a, no, right. If you're using like Big Al's crypto exchange from, down the road that you've got to do 3 knocks on his door before he'll open up, then I probably wouldn't use that exchange. If you're on Binance, I mean, Jesus Christ, there's more liquidity in Binance than most countries. So that's my view. I think people are a bit disingenuous, and I feel like it's a bit of a hype comment. People go, oh, not your keys, not your crypto, get off exchanges, blah, blah, blah. And then they'll be like, oh, by the way, I've just it's all that kind of nonsense in it. But that's my view, by the way. If you're holding 90% of your portfolio on an exchange, I would probably rethink that, as I don't think that's a sensible opinion. However, I don't see as a problem having 5, maybe even 10% of your entire portfolio on exchange. A reputable top-tier exchange, Coinbase, Binance, Bybit, who else would I say would probably be pretty good at that sort of end? I'd even argue someone like Gate.io, maybe Hubi Global are pretty good as well, so yeah. I'm all for that's the OG Pump Fund. Curtis, hey, Beebs, what's going on? What's going on? Good to see you, man. Craig, let's get it. You remember to hit the like button. Good man. Welcome. Lauren Babs in the house. Well, don't trust Big Al's crypto exchange. Yeah, it's definitely not reputable. Yeah, crypto.com's okay. Yeah, crypto.com's okay. Their customer service is dreadful. So my only advice for crypto.com is don't ever ask for their customer service to help you out because they won't. It's a garbage customer service platform. But anyway. Right, this is why another reason Ethereum's going to move. SharpLink Gaming are on track to get 1 million Ethereum. Like, are you winding me up right now? They are buying Ethereum like it is running out. It is insane. They now currently hold a whopping 64, no, more than that actually. God, I don't even know what the total number is. Total ETH holdings is 280,706, about $964 million of Ethereum. SharpLink Gaming, the gaming sector, man, I mean, I think they're crazy people buying so much Ethereum, but I'm down for it. And what's more important is it's all staked, which is crazy. Cumulative staking rewards, 415 ETH. Do you guys understand? And again, this is where you talk about these ETFs, right? When you talk about these ETFs, some of these numbers are going to be literally frigging insane, like crazy numbers. That I think people are going to be, it's almost going to be irresistible for Wall Street. Just my view, by the way. But if you take SharpLink Gaming as an example, let's say they stake 50% of that, 140,000, right? What does that look like? Well, it's going to just be an enormous amount. So let's say they totally stake 140,000. What does that look like with a current price of, with a current price of what, 3,387. Let's say with a monthly price of, let's say with a monthly price of like monthly price of a potential 5% change, right? They are going to be earning, get this, $51,000 a day, 51 G's a day, 15 ETH in rewards. Over the course of a week, $363,000, and they will net $1.6 million every single month if they staked 50% of their entire holdings, right? Let's say they're just absolutely super crazy macro bullish and they're going to go, okay, we're going to launch all of our entire Ethereum holdings in. They'll net over $100,000 every single day. Like the power of cumulative staking while making Ethereum one of the craziest, safest, and most decentralized, in inverted commas, by the way, blockchains out there. Now, when you apply that to what that looks like at a ETF level, like the numbers become unbelievable. And this is why I think that people are totally misvaluing what these ETFs are going to do, like totally misvaluing it. And I think you are, just my opinion, by the way, I think we're just going to see like the craziest amount. Like I can't even just tell you how much it's going to be the craziest thing in the world. And I think it's going to be bullish. So for example, BlackRock, they own 2.3 million Ethereum, 2.3 million Ethereum. Think about this, right? So what would that look like? 2.3 million. Let's say they're not quite crazy. They're going to put 1 million because, I mean, doing more than that would be insane, right? They'll net $360,000 every single day, 2.5 million a week. $11 million every single month, $240 million a month, a year. Think about that. Imagine you're an ETF holder. Imagine you've just been like in a gold ETF for the last like 20 years. And someone rings you up and they're like, hello. And they're like, hi, it's Big Al's Exchange. We want to offer you the most insane ETF product in the world. It's an Ethereum-based staking ETF. We notice you've got about 1 million Ethereum in your holdings. We can offer you about, I don't know, let's just say, for example, a 0.1% return on that every single week. And Big Al's, and obviously, like Simon, the guy that answers, is like, oh, that sounds really good, Big Al's Crypto Exchange. And they go, yeah, cool. And then all of a sudden, Big Al's Crypto Exchange is absolutely killing it with all that Ethereum staked, making massive rewards as being a validator and all the rest of it. And Ethereum is going to the freaking moon. So yeah, just my opinion, by the way, not financial advice. Here he is, look, Big Al. This is the guy that runs Big Al's Crypto Exchange. What's going on, Al? What's going on? Hope you're doing well, buddy. Appreciate you. So yeah, this is why it's really important to look at what's going on with Sharplink Gaming. They are absolutely stacking their bags like a set of crazy people. And yeah, I'm down for it. Like, I'm super bullish on it. Obviously, this will be a big deal. We need to stay very close to this. Keep your eyes on BlackRock filings with the SEC. I absolutely think they'll be here before the end of July. I absolutely believe they are. And I think all of this smoke and mirrors nonsense you've seen with them trying to allegedly going to push a Solana ETF through. Oh, we might push an AVAX ETF through, right? All of this is all smoke and mirrors. This is what they wanted. BlackRock, Fidelity, Investco, Galaxy, all of these, right? This is what they want. Ethereum staking. They're going to, I absolutely truly believe that they will do this before the end of July. And I think it's going to be crazy. I think it's more supportive for base. We'll see, I guess. What's that? I'm down for a Big Al's Exchange. Exactly. Tim, I was wondering if I was supporting base chain or just moving away from Coinbase platform. What's going on, Mark Noby, a legend? I appreciate you. Mouse is not going to lie. This bull market has been very underwhelming unless we are still not full steam. We're not full steam yet. We are definitely in the bull market. We're just transitioning into phase 2. I think we've got about another 40 days. Potentially, if Wall Street, though, come in with like, $50 trillion, then we might be in for a bit more bullishness. If this passes, keep your eyes peeled. I think it's going to be pretty crazy. So, yeah, watch out for this one. And then, obviously, we got this one earlier on as well. So, good news, right? Lots to kind of keep up with. Don't forget, tap the screen, lock the likes in. Do massively help out the channel. Will Cardano hit $2 by the end of the year? Lewis, what's going on? I mean, maybe. I mean, if they get this kind of pro-adoption for a thing, it could be crazy. So, yeah, I've researched staking, man. I keep seeing all over. Any advice on where to look? Yeah. First and foremost, I would always recommend if anyone says, hey, bro, DM me, don't DM them because they're probably trying to do something that they shouldn't be. My advice is you've got two options. You can go decentralized staking or you can go centralized staking. Most exchanges offer some incentive on staking. The best ones I would tell you are things like Solana. You can literally stake it in your Phantom wallet. It's super easy. Aerodrome Finance. You can go, in fact, if you watch my YouTube channel, there's a full video on how you can do it as well. So be mindful though, decentralized finance, Yearn Finance, MakerDAO, all that kind of stuff. You are almost leveraging against your assets, so be careful. But you can stake, so I'd stake proof of stake blockchains. Some are better than others. Like Ethereum, you need 32 ETH to be able to stake on there, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, that's just my view anyway. I hope that helps. Best exchange to buy XRP? I mean, most of them that sell it. I mean, there's not really a massive difference, to be honest. I mean, Coinbase have it, MEXC have it, Binance have it. Yeah, there's loads have it. Loads have it. What's going on, Lauren Babb in the house? What do you think of Filecoin? Someone asked me about that last night. Okay, I think the chart looks terrible, though. I'm going to swap back to YouTube for a bit once we get to 10,000 likes on it. See, Lauren Babb's just like proper one of like the G's of the community now. Love it. Shaka Gibson, I'm staking, baby. Being 20x leverage. Nice. Look at that, Shaka. Yeah, I'm staking Solana. I stake Cardano. I was staking Ethereum for a little bit. I stake AVAX. Jupiter, I stake Jupiter. So yeah. Yeah, but Solana is doing pretty well. It's like 16 bucks a day at the minute. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. But yeah, all good. Curtis says, Mouse BTCD not kicked in. ETH not pumping. Yeah, still got a way to go. Right, let's talk about some more bullish news and why people need to be absolutely ready for what's coming in this market. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. I see XRP going to $8 to $9. Ryan, I agree with you. I absolutely think that could be a KCL. What do you think about Filecoin? I just said it. I think the chart looks terrible, and I think they need to certainly build out a little bit more ecosystem. And my argument would be, why would people go to Filecoin than something else? I heard it was like doing some all sorts of crazy stuff, but yeah. Anyway, just my opinion. Just my opinion. Like I said, I don't know everything. Bitcoin standard treasury company to launch with 30,000 Bitcoin. This is the thing to think about, this Bitcoin crypto market right now. In my opinion, by the way. Oh, that was my dog coming back. In my opinion, by the way, it's almost like it's the .com boom that we saw all these companies, all these social media platforms. Right now, Bitcoin treasury companies are big deals, right? Loads of people are starting them. Loads of people are buying Bitcoin. Loads of people will probably default on them at some point. I think what we're going to see is a transition into Ethereum-based treasury companies as well. And I then think we'll move into altcoin-based treasury companies, AVAX, XRP, SUI, all of these kind of top-tier ones, which is good. Just in SEC Chair Paul Atkins, congratulations, House, on passing the Stablecoin and Genius Act. Let's go, Paul Atkins. Jason with Bonk. Yeah, Bonk's looking crazy, bro. It's got a great little pullback right now if people are interested in it. So, yeah, Bitcoin Standard Treasury Company, or BSTR, will become a public traded company through a merger with special purpose acquisition company Kantar Equity Partners. The company's announced on Thursday. So even crazier, you're going to start to see publicly traded companies. And then you're going to be able to see the public do it, and they're going to be able to do it through their banks, and it's all a big, massive, bullish thing. We're going to the freaking moon. Anyway, keep your eyes peeled on this, because I think this is going to be way more bullish than people think, in my opinion. Way more bullish. Home's my first bull runs, so not sure what to expect and how long it can run for. Yeah, this is nothing. Like, trust me. Trust me. I've done this in my third bull run. I'm like a seasoned professional, me. But let me tell you my story. 2017, lost everything. 2021, didn't get out quick enough. 2025, we're going to make it. We're going to make the craziest amount of opportunity in this games. That's what we're doing, right? That's absolutely what we're doing. So, good. Anyway, Kantar looking pretty bullish as well. As that goes through, the White House endorsing the Genius Bill for crypto growth. I think it's important. Actually, Trump has just come out. Oh, man, I was going to put another... I need to put another screen over here. Why do I not have another screen over here? I need another monitor, I think, guys. I've got two, but I feel like maybe I need another one. I need to be able to just be way more bullish than I am right now. Right. I think Trump announced... Let me just check. I think he kind of came out with a little bit of a statement. Yeah, I rarely use the term anymore, but this time I think wanted all three crypto bills just passed the House, and Genius Act is now heading to the real Donald Trump's desk to become the first major piece of crypto legislation signed into law. Like, I mean, think about that. Think about where the people are going to be like this. You know, when your kids grow up and they're like, how come we can all drive Lambos at 13? And everyone will be like, well, because your mum and dad invested in cryptocurrency. They were an avid follower and supporter of the 2-Bit Crypto channel, and they invested in some of the things that they saw, and now that's why you get a Lambo at 13. They're going to be like, where were you when the Genius Act came in, the stablecoin bill came in? You'd be like, I was live on YouTube with everybody. That's where I was. 2-bit 5 monitors is best. Imagine. The fact that Caroline Levitt announced this as well is pretty crazy. I don't know, heading on over to the president desk to sign into law is macro bullish. And I think it's good. President Trump here stating this. Today I've signed an executive order to establish strategic... Oh, this was before, wasn't it? I thought he'd said it today, but I thought there was a statement that had come out from him about it. But I can't find it. Maybe I am mistaken. I didn't think I was. I thought he'd come out and said basically like crypto to the moon or something. I can't remember. I thought... Hold on a freaking minute. I don't want to create an account. I don't know if I actually have an account. I can't remember. Anyway, all right, don't matter. Don't matter. Adrian Pitt, what's going on? Says, press the like button, people. Do it. Yeah, we got 105 people here. We got like 38 people on TikTok as well. So shout out to everybody tuning in for all the latest news and reviews. So this will be good news, right? This is going to be part of the strategic reserve. It almost paves the way now, doesn't it, for a strategic reserve? I think that could be the next crazy thing coming in this market. But yeah, hey, Shaka Gibson, thanks for subscribing, man. I appreciate it. What a time to be alive. You are absolutely right, my friend. And again, we were here when Solana was $8, Bitcoin was 15,400, and everyone was telling us that we were crazy people. Everyone was coming into the live stream like, oh, crypto's dead, bro. Crypto's dead. Go buy tech stocks. Nah, mate. Jeff Bezos is selling everything with Amazon. Oh, dear. Selling your freedom for a few bucks. Ricky boy, I totally disagree with you. Totally disagree with you. They will have to spend so much money to even have a flex on this market. There's so much decentralization. You've got to think about it. There are some people out there, and I could name about 5, that hold way more than even the US, I think, will ever hold, right? That's my opinion. So I think you have to give up a little bit if you want to grow it. Let me ask you this. Would you rather see Bitcoin grow and the crypto market grow with an adoption and give a little bit of decentralization at certain points away? Because you can still say super decentralized if you want, allowing the market to push. Or would you rather us still be sitting at about 25K and be like, yeah, oh, well, yeah, but the good news is I can transact with Bitcoin and no one knows about it. Who cares? It's 25K, like whatever. So I am I am kind of pro regulation, but at certain points. I'm not like full on blanket, take all our coins away, but anyway, watch out for this. I think we'll definitely start to see this. I could imagine someone like Scott Besson or Howard Lutnick coming out and going, we're going to push forward with our strategic reserve, and the US is going to potentially even start buying Bitcoin. Let's just do our usual check to make sure the US government hasn't bought any Bitcoin today, which would obviously be pretty crazy if they'd just like come out and like moved like $1 million and bought Bitcoin. Yeah, 3 days ago, all these are like chopper things that are just getting moved across. So as of yet, they have not bought any Bitcoin. Good news. Good news. Right. That is the same piece of information. So we don't care about it. We've looked at that. We looked at the US government. They're not buying anything. And yeah, prices are holding up pretty well. XRP 333. A couple of coins are just dropping back off, but nothing to panic about. Nothing to panic about. Anyway, TikTok is like YouTube. It takes time to build a community. Yeah, I agree. Hey, look, I'm super bullish on our community here right now. We got 30 odd people in here, which is the most I think we've ever had for a long time. We had a good live stream last night. So, and shout out to you guys. Already took initial investment out. Remaining crypto is gravy. Yeah, that's true. Good way to do it. Wait until alts are doing 50 to 80% to one day. I mean, some of them will absolutely do it. 10K likes. Let's get it 37. Some of them, we'll see some pretty aggressive moves, I think. Sui AI is up 99%. Jesus. Can you imagine in 10 or 15 years turning around to your kids and saying, here's a cold wallet with 5,000 XRP on it? That's literally what I do. I have a wallet for each one of my kids. And I want to be in a world on their 18th birthday saying, right, there you go. There's the seed phrase. There's the wallet. And they're like, oh, how much is in it? And just being like, well, there's like, about 18 million Casper. And Casper's now worth $200 a Casper, and it's in fact there's about $8 billion in that wallet. Imagine that. Craig, you look Craig, you're looking to adopt a fully grown man as a new kid. Get out of here, Holmes. There's loaded and there's loaded mouse. Yeah, I won't be this low in 10 years time, kids. See, sell what you need and not what you want. That's true. Stock I'm fully loaded on XRP with a bit of luck. I'll set my kids up. Yeah. Hope so. I mean, the big thing with XRP is it's got to be able to transition the crypto market and become a global payment system. And I think that way everything is pointing that they will do that. Everything's working towards that, in my opinion. We obviously got this big partnership coming out now in Dubai with all the retail that's going on over there. So, lots of kind of further build outs coming as well, which is kind of good news. So, yeah, I'm bullish on it. £500 of XRP. Would you buy more now? I don't know if I'd buy more right now. Remember, there'll always be pullbacks to the market. XRP is breaking out. It's nearly above all-time high, and it's at 9.5%. It will, at some point, pull back. Assuming so. I mean, I can't be 100% guaranteed, but generally speaking, we do see some sort of pullback to the market. Never buy on super FOMO green candles. That feeling you have right now, which is like you're going to miss the big XRP move, is what they call FOMO. And I might sound patronizing, I don't mean to be, but that is exactly what it is. So I would personally just wait a little bit. Tomorrow's a pretty quiet day. We don't have a lot going through unless there is some kind of crazy announcement, or I believe there's an official signing party for these Genius Acts and all the rest of it. But equally at the same time, George, if you've got like, let's say you got $1,000 to put in or £1,000 to put in, you could do 250, and then you sort of, you kind of spread your risk, which is not a bad thing. What you don't want to do is just whack a G in and then it goes down. Important to think about it that way. Right. Good. 100% a pullback will happen yet. See, Holmes knows what's up. Craig, hook it up with a Lauren. It doesn't work out with 420. What? This was our cycle to make the most of our future. Hey, mate, we just got to be dialed in. And look, if you're all in XRP right now, I'd argue you're doing all right. Hey, guys that's here on TikTok, let's do you a little favor. Here is some coins. I don't know what you can do with them, but can I not convert it over? I'm 19 coins short. What the hell, bro? Oh, I don't have to pay for coins. I thought I just got them. Sorry, I'll sort it out for tomorrow. Oh my god, that's terrible. Bye. Let's get it. Feg, what's going on? I automatically DCA weekly. One time, great choice. Going to wait for a possible pullback. Again, I don't think that's a bad idea. But yeah, right now, I mean, look, it's moving. BTC's moving again, 334. Got a long way to go. 384 is nothing. I'm looking for this line here. I want to see it break 343. I'm going to kind of get pretty excited. At 343, if we could, hit that line, I think we're in for some pretty good news. But yeah, Bitcoin waking up a little bit right now, as it always does. Back end of the show. Obviously, you guys are starting to get dialed in with some of these likes. And yeah, I mean, we've got over 100 people here on YouTube. So tap that like button. Likewise, all the Familia Madrigal here on TikTok. Hit up the like button. Let's get absolutely macro bullish on what's going on because we got it dialed in, baby. We have it dialed in, which is all good. Mr. Vern Bosch, what's going on? Thank you so much for the heart, me. Grabbing those points, everybody. Like I said, make sure you are following me. We're here all the time, bringing you the latest and greatest in cryptocurrency content and all the rest. Now, if you've got any questions, feel free to ask them in the chat. That would be good news. Blaze is up for it. Steven says, we're all good to a bit. Bring that villa on. Yeah, Steve, I'm down for it. I can taste the sea air of Aruba right now. I can taste it. Anyway, right, good. Let's keep an eye on what's going on with the market. We'll obviously just flick through these. We're going to keep an eye on what's going on with the US government wallet. Equally, I'm going to keep an eye on what's going on here. A couple of people coming out saying Stuart Aldertree bullish on the market. XRP lights up the charts with a 10% surge in 24 hours. Liquidation fireworks, 6.14 million wiped out an hour. Holy crap. Like, let's just take a quick look at a few little bits because it looks like there might be a bit of a tasty push on XRP to liquidate some positions, which is always hilarious. Always hilarious. So, yeah, let's see if we can bring XRP here. Let's go to $100,000 liquidations and see what's happening. Right. Nothing too crazy, but look at these earlier surges. So 265, 250, these are all massive liquidations coming in right now. Bitcoin is moving just a little bit. So yeah, some decent liquidations coming in. Overall markets, 4.98 million in total liquidations, kind of long and short. So people going super macro on XRP and actually getting a little bit tasty as that kind of walks through. But yeah, still looks pretty good news if you ask me. I got my XRP, but that Sologenic, I can't wait. Nice. When Lunk hits 2-bit is treating us to Aruba, I'm down for it, yeah. Can we get a poll in the chat? Who actually thinks Aruba will happen? Poll. Are we going to get to Aruba? Jamaica. Ooh, I want to take her to Bermuda. Bahama. Come on, pretty mama. Key Largo, Montego. Ooh, I want to take it to the Kokomo. By the way, TikTok loves this, I think. I actually did my first, I don't know if you saw it, by the way. If you follow me on TikTok, you will. I did my first little TikTok thing today. I know you guys say I should do some crazy dancing and stuff, but Shaka, go check that portfolio. Don't lie to me, Shaka. You checked it about 5 seconds ago. You're just refreshing. You're like, oh, it's gone up again. Oh, it's gone up again. Oh, shit, it's gone down. It's gone down by 0.1%. Oh, it's up again. Come on, Shaka. It's your first time here, and I already know you too well. Oh, it's gone up again. Oh my God, I'm up $30. Let's go. So yeah, I think I did my first little TikTok thing. I don't even know how many people watched it, but it's kind of fun. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Seeing the vid with the globe. That's the 137. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, Vern, sorry. I'm sorry, bro. Thank you for the hat. It'll come on a clip afterwards. I can have a look at it. But yeah, I appreciate it. Trust Wallet did something and I took it away from my Lunar Classic. Oh no. I'm refreshing. Exactly. Oh man. Exactly. Hey, what's going on? Angel Streams, what's going on, my man? Welcome. On Point SMP says thoughts on VeChain. I don't really have I'm not really a super crazy VeChain fan, but I know loads of people have been talking about for ages. That big partnership with the UFC. If we get all these all these acts through. Stablecoin bill, Genius Act, all the rest of it. Who the hell knows? Imagine UFC on the White House, sponsored by VeChain. I mean, who knows what's going to happen? Well, let's see what Asia runs. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what happens. Ethereum price now reporting 3,395. Nah, it's back over. So ETH's just having a little bit of a cool off here into this range. Look, I mean, I literally put this on yesterday, this box. Look how well that hit. I mean, come on. Guys think I don't know what I'm talking about. What's a coin recommendation I should buy today? I probably wouldn't buy anything today, if I'm honest. The market's pretty tasty. I tell a lie, actually. I would be looking at the opportunity of all-time high versus where certain things are. I'll give you an example of a coin. I'm not telling you to buy it. I'll give you an example of what I would mean. Something like AVAX. It's down about 1%. It's way down in terms of all-time high. It's got an unbelievable ecosystem being built behind it. And it's $22 a coin. And it hasn't moved today. That would be where I'd be looking at. Equally, Bonk. I think that ecosystem's crazy, but that's on a massive run-up. So no surprise that one's being pulled back. Yeah, there is some opportunities out there. Be mindful, though. Market's pretty fire at the minute. We could get a small correction, albeit it doesn't kind of feel like it. We'll see what happens. 50% of you think we're going to Aruba. I'm down, by the way. I'm down for it. But yeah, we'll see. We will certainly see where that goes. UFC retail will follow. Yeah, I agree. I absolutely agree, Vern, as well. How high will it go? What? XRP? I think XRP is going to be $8 and maybe a bit more. Not financial advice, but just where I think it could get to. It could even go crazy in that, by the way. If you think about where XRP is, and I talked about this the other night, if we get XRP ETFs, we get institutional buying, and then all of a sudden Bank of America, which we already know has actually tested blockchain technology with Ripple and the Ripple X, which is like the build platform of Ripple, then you could absolutely get crazy. Speak French, please. I don't know a lot of French. I know a little bit of French. Ça va? I don't even know. I don't even know. That's good. Very good. See, yeah, I can say underline, so souligner. Je m'appelle 2-bit crypto. You have to put a weird accent on the end of it. I'm 2-bit crypto. Merci. I'm actually going to France in about 5 weeks, I think. I'll be there. I'll be there, giving it the big gun. Ah, yeah, bonjour. Merci. 2 croissants. Une baguette. Anyway, it never feels like that, and it happens. Yeah, I mean, the big mover. You'll see meme coins move as well. I think Shiba Inu is going to go crazy. For sure. Bonjo, you think you'll break all-time highs in XRP? Yes. I don't know, not tonight, but I definitely think we could see, I definitely think we will see a break of all-time highs in XRP, definitely. 335, nearly 10.4. I'm looking for this big line first. 342, my first price prediction on this move. Then a potential 484 is where I would sort of see us going. But so far we've absolutely perfectly called the Ethereum move. And right now, if you longed XRP with a 200x leverage at the bottom here with a $50,000 margin, then congratulations to you. I didn't, but I'm just saying. Remember, you can lose all your cryptocurrency if you leverage trading. Please be mindful of what that looks like. But yeah, I think XRP is looking crazy. And I really think, by the way, that there is a huge amount of capital on the sidelines. Look at the Canadian XRP, hashtag XRP. Look how much money came into that. $50 million into the Canadian XRP ETF in the first 30 days of it being live. That is insane money, right? Insane money. Matt says, should I buy for €1,000? Are you asking me what you should buy for €1,000? Went to Jamaica last month. Loved it. Nice one time. He just talked about VChain, one acronym, UFC. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Someone asked me about Zebek. Man, I am slowly falling out of love with Zebek. I'm not gonna lie, but I've been burnt in the past with SHX. So yeah, I mean, if I held Zebek, I'd be pretty annoyed about it right now. But I think as adoption of the wider crypto markets come in, I think Zebek would do very well. I think it needs a big partner though. I'd like to see it with maybe a Wall Street, Walmart or an Amazon or a big car company. I think that would be good if they could get like a big name like Ford as an example. Oh yeah, Zebek partners with Ford to offer their clients blockchain based payment solutions. Then I think Zebek's, I think that's where it sits right now. I longed on XRP on Margex at 40p, May, and got shut down, May. There's a disgrace. Yeah, they never came back to me on that. I literally sent them a message about it. I think it was and they just like cancelled my sponsorship with them and was like, yep, thank you very much. Shady AF is my opinion. So I will never work with Margex ever again, let me tell you. Never work with them ever again. Pop into the villa in Halifax too, if you're around. I'm down for it, man. 100%. I was actually over that like not so long ago. I drive past Halifax most mornings. But yeah, anyway, that's where I sit with Zebex. That's my opinion. One on-point S&P. That's where I think. Don't forget, by the way, if you want to stay dialed into this market, you want to stay dialed into what I'm doing, you got two options. Hit the follow button. We also actually have a subscription. It's a couple of bucks a month. It's more just to be able to connect with everybody and put some potentially alpha players in there that you guys want to be aware of. It's a couple of dollars. it's just what you can do. You don't have to, by the way. I bring all my content here, but if you want to support my work, then you can. Hi, can you check some coins for me, please? Yeah, hit it in the chat and we'll get it. Matt says XRP. I personally would wait on a massive pump at 335 at 10.5%. I just wait. There will be a correction, and I think that's where you get an opportunity. For example, we could see XRP come back to retest $3. I don't think that would be absolutely crazy. We obviously know that 310 is a key line as well, and also from a resistance perspective, 322. So there's some points to think about potentially where a correction may come in to grab XRP. Don't buy the FOMO. That's how you get wrecked in this space. Just my opinion. Also, make sure you're following this channel and you can just keep asking me and I'll give you my view. 20,000 likes. Oh, man, you guys are crushing it. Let's get it. Let's get it. But yeah, if you've got any questions, thoughts, opinions, views, or you just want to ask about me, then that's fine. Yeah. Je voudrais un 10K XRP, s'il vous plaît. Nice, Curtis. I like it. I like it. Who remembers Knobbly Bobbly ice creams? Eating one now and they're banging. Stardog. I mean, that is the way forward. I was talking about Arctic Roll the other day. Does anyone remember Arctic Roll? That was a disappointment. I can't believe we don't sell it anymore. We should absolutely have Arctic Roll and get super bullish out there, in my opinion. Right, Hyperliquid. Just if you're interested, this is where James Wynn did all that kind of crazy shit that's going on. Look at this. Where are they sitting right now? Well, there is lots of bullish people. Lots of bullish. The only people right now that are slightly bearish are those that hold over $50 million, and of which there are 170 wallets. Think about that, by the way. There's 117 wallets that hold $50 million on Hyperliquid, which is crazy. Outside of that, everyone else is pretty bullish. Obviously, the higher you get, the less they are inclined to be like crazy, all in, super crazy bullish. But certainly very much optimistic as to where we get. And actually, P&L distributions in the last, last couple of hours, we see, again, top end are a little bit like, oh, let's just sort of see where we get to. But I am very much optimistic in this market for sure. And I think we are, in my humble opinion, going way higher. So yeah, Craig, you are meant to be giving you people good advice, was Craig said. Mouse, yeah, didn't turn it off for 24 hours at some point during the... We're definitely looking more as if the market pumps. 5 trades as well. Good, man. That is the worst, Stephen. That is literally the worst. That is the worst. That is a disgrace, isn't it? Sim says you'll sell XRP at 8, 10, 100. You don't know what you invested in. Ripple will be back. XRP will be more than a bridge cryptocurrency. I won't see. I didn't say I'll sell it all, but I would definitely... I'm definitely selling some. Yeah, definitely 100%. People... Do what you want with your money, but, look, it's always going to depend. If you've got like a 100,000 XRP, you'd be crazy not to sell something like $5. The retest is going to be where we are now, going higher. Revved up, like it. Yeah, I think so. Wait to see what the escrow of XRP ends up, I think. Yeah, well, I actually talked about that in one of the videos I put out, which is how quickly could the escrow truly empty? I think we talked about this last night. And it could empty pretty quickly if they wanted it to, but yeah. We will see. Right, let's look at the week ahead in terms of some of the liquidity opportunities. Obviously, we pushed a little bit further to the upside. There is a deep bit of liquidity down here. Not to be super freaked out right now. 115 wouldn't be an unusual retest for BTC to come down here. Certainly, that liquidity feels pretty strong. If we were to look at what people are trading right now, where their opportunity sits, obviously the market is feeling very optimistic. We're seeing very much bullishness. However, that can obviously sometimes turn into a real opportunity. And actually, when you look at liquidations for exchanges, it's pretty balanced between the two. So real sort of unease in the market. Do you think Pepe can pass Shiba in your market cap? Yes, I think Pepe could be crazy. So much so that I don't own any Shiba Inu, but I do own some Pepe. And I think Pepe is going to be, or at least I hope it's going to be good anyway. Where is Pepe at right now? Down 3% on the day. No surprise, on the 4-hour chart here. So, big dumperino earlier on this morning. Still holding at this kind of key level. You want to see this kind of breakout, but where's Pepe on the day? It's starting to get pretty interesting, actually, when you start to look at where Pepe is going, particularly if you go longer term. Your longer term, look at that, holding right now on the 382 Fibonacci, 1397. Break above that, we could actually see 1665 relatively straightforward. If you look at longer term Fibonacci level on this, and actually the market has turned Pepe in a more bullish favor, and you can see that move now. So we saw this, obviously, this consolidation here going up, but still in a slight uptrend. Now very much in a way more optimistic trend. Look at the MACD as well, looking very good. So Pepe might be in for a decent move. I think meme coins are just a bit quiet, though. That's the reality right now. Memes are just a little bit quiet. People are still a little bit uneasy about them. But anyway, by the way, YouTube, just go down, tap that like button. It does obviously help out the channel. If you haven't already hit that subscribe button as well, You want to stay up to date with all the latest that's going on in this market. You cannot simply afford to not be dialed into what's going on. So equally, if you're on TikTok, by the way, tap that like and make sure you hit that follow button as well because it does help out. I think we're going to see XRP at 380, $4 in the morning. Man, Blazer is super bullish right now. Love it. Love it. I think August 1st starts parabolic move. Interesting. Yeah, I think we're in good news. Outlook for Nia. Man, I'm so glad someone brought that up actually. Yeah, I really like Nia. We're in it in the investment group. It is very underwhelming right now is where I would sit with Nia Protocol. I actually think the protocol is very good. I think the old RWA narrative is very good as well. I just think it's a bit quiet. And what I don't like is when it's kind of a bit quiet, you're like, well, what are they doing? And so many people right now, specifically in these kind of markets, are driven hugely by excitement. What are they doing? What's coming new? What are they building out? But yeah, like AI's gone a bit quiet. So you sort of, we're seeing a little bit of movement in AI, in RWA. But yeah, in terms of AI, they are just a little bit quiet. And this whole AI agents thing's just kind of eased off a little bit. But yeah, I like Nia Protocol. I think it's good. Good. My sell order went through about 6 a.m. today, 310 XP. After I told you to take that off yesterday. I told you to take that off. I literally said, bro, that's going to get hit pretty soon. I literally told you it was going to get hit. Anyway, look for that correction. Equally, if you've got some profits, man, that's good. Like, bullish. You are doing the smart way of investing. Congrats. So many people will not do that and end up round tripping stuff and getting wrecked. So it's not a bad way to play the game, mate. You got profits locked in. So some people won't be able to say that at the end of this market. Needs only bought 400 Veil, saved a lot of people. He said minimum 50, you know the rest. And I'm down. But they paid me a good amount back, so I got lucky. Oh, nice, Steve. Don't tell how to talk. You told you not to tell people when to sell. Is it what? Holmes is preaching again. US spot Ethereum ETFs just saw the highest ever single day haul, 726 million on July 16th, which is 100x more ETH than the network issued that day. Mate, honestly, Ethereum is crazy. I'm very much dialed in, and I'm super pleased I am as well. So, yeah, good news. Trump says 0% on capital gains tax on Bitcoin and the bill signing coming soon after it was... Yeah, I mean, that's the next thing. Whether he'll get that through, I don't know if they'll actually get it through, because that would drive spending up, I think, a little bit more, but we'll see. What do you think of ETHFi right now? What the hell is ETHFi? I don't know what the ETHFi is. I don't know what it is. Let's learn crypto. Welcome to the stream. What do you think about Shiba and Pepe? I think both going to have a very big run, but my money's on Pepe for this bull market cycle. New bull market runner, hasn't been in a bull market before, and yeah, like definitely kind of has an opportunity. So I think my money's on Pepe personally. My money is on Pepe. So we'll see. But I think Shiba could have a run, by the way. I think they're going to try and regurgitate, get Shibarium moving a little bit. That could be kind of good news. But yeah, we'll see. My opinion on Wormhole. I mean, I don't really have an opinion on it, to be honest. I've very rarely used it. I sort of don't understand why people have wrapped coins. If I'm honest, I don't understand why people have wrapped coins. That's just my opinion. So if you're going to have the coin, have the coin. I get maybe people like to stick on just Ethereum or whatever it is, but I sort of just don't really get it. Why have wrapped Bitcoins? Go buy some Bitcoin. Like, so easy to get on exchanges and do it now. But yeah, so I don't know too much about it. I couldn't even tell you the price of it. No idea. But yeah, it's not for me. Not for me. And again, my point is I sort of don't understand why people would just not go and buy the normal coin. Maybe there's something behind it that's like super crazy. But yeah, I don't know. Just my opinion. My opinion. How do I get to 1 fan 2-bit? Just went from 21 to 24. Just gotta keep hyper engaging, Steve. Keep hyper engaging. Get here early. Who's top of the minute? Who's top of the community pool? Vern's top. 150 XRP followed by 37 up at Magic Craig. Tim, Alex, which I presume is you, Al. Corey Beebs is in there. Revved up 420. Mike's there. Yeah. I mean, some people cheat. Some people cheat and drop a donation, but they're never requested. You can if you want, but don't worry about it if you don't. Tubeba, join the stream. Are you talking to the scammers? What the hell? Buddy, XRP hold or sell? I mean, that's entirely your decision to make. And I would always say that, you know, if you bought cheap and you're selling at this price, if you're making again, you're making again. Be satisfied. If you are in a world where you're relying on me telling you what to do, you probably need to do a little bit more research. Equally, by the way, there's nothing wrong with taking a little bit off the table. I'm trying to undo your comment, but I can't find it. Equally, there's nothing wrong with taking a little bit of capital off the table. That's absolutely what you should be doing. And then you can buy back in if you need to or not, you know. I would absolutely say that I don't think that's a bad idea at all. What you don't want to be doing is full clipping in, full clipping out, like sell your entire position, then it goes to $4.25 and you're like, shit, I wish I was in this play. Then you put it in, then it dumps, and you end up just absolutely getting wrecked on it. So there's nothing wrong with being sensible. Right, dead quick, by the way, I want to just show you I've had a pretty good fun day on that app. I will announce what that app is. I just want to just be really comfortable with it. But so far, I think I've had 2 trades that have not gone as well as I would have hoped. But yeah, pretty good overall, by the way. But yeah, it was called Core in 4K was the token, right? And it triggered it on this bot. I'm not gonna be able to find it. It triggered it on the bot, and I was like, oh, that's pretty crazy. This is kind of crazy. It was Dex and everything. And yeah, I caught it like 27K, it ran to like 1.6 million. So yeah, pretty bullish on that. Pretty bullish on that. If you're any DeFi players, let us know. We'll take a look at them for sure. And yeah, we will let you know my thoughts. Not financial advice ever. Look up ETHFi. It's one of the cleanest charts right now. ETHFi. ETHFi governance. $1.31. I mean, it's a pretty big market cap. 433. Holders 108. And it's one of the cleanest charts ever. Yeah? That is your line. I'm assuming it's the right one. Let me just hold on a minute, TikTok. You're going to come with me a second. Is it this one? ETHFi. Currently at 131. I would argue that is one of the worst charts I think I've ever seen. Like, look at this. Its all-time high was $9. The hell, it's 90% down. I don't know if that's actually the one, by the way, but that chart is awful. Hopefully it's not that one. Hopefully it's not that and it's something else. But yeah. Emma, what's going on? Welcome. Hey, Rose, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. If you want real info, follow 2Bit Crypto UK, not the scammers. Me, by the way. That is me. That is me. Yeah, it's clean chart right now. Not ever. Oh, right. Okay. So just, if we zoom into where we are now. Here's my stance on anything that looks like this. If you're already in it, I would be looking at what are they building, utility, and how do they get out of it. If you're not in it, I'd go and find something else. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. Can you go through the lines on the chart for Shiba and Pepe for this bull run? Yes, I can. Give me 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes. US Carry says XRP and Solar scams. Does it? Does it? I don't think it does it? Please check Assemble AI. Is it like a weird God, I don't know what I'm saying here. Assemble AI. Is it a DeFi player? Assemble AI. Oh, it must be a CoinMarketCap one. I'll have a look in a second. Right, Shiba Inu and Pepe. Okay, let's bring up Pepe. Although I did just do Pepe, so I feel like I don't need to do Pepe anymore. But this is kind of some key resistance lines that we were looking at before. Equally, from a longer standpoint, the Fibonacci at 382 looks pretty good for Pepe. It needs to break above it. Shiba Inu. I haven't really looked at SHIB for a while. Will always be slightly different. I mean, SHIB looks a bit naff, if I'm dead honest. SHIB looks a bit naff. Where are we at in terms of what this looks like? I mean, look at this. Look at this all-time high at 3.3. So quite a significant margin to recoup this, by the way. Where is it? Where are we sitting down now? So we are 58% down from kind of that high that we got back in December, actually. But yeah, pretty interesting in terms of where we could see SHIB move. What are we saying? Like, what are we saying? We need to probably go super macro here on the Fibonacci, which sort of starts to play out pretty interesting as you play through. So 236 at 144, 1440 needs to break that. First, from a macro trend, if you wanted to go a little bit nearer, then you're looking at some key numbers here. So this first resistance line broke. Interesting, 1343. That's kind of held up pretty well. Let's go a little bit nearer into... Oh my God, my mouse is so bad right now. I need a new mouse. That's what I'm going to buy then, this bull market. Short term, what do we look? So it got rejected at 618 at 1474 down. Probably retest 1384 again. Potential bounce, I think you might see, depending if the market comes with us. It feels like it's not. This could break down, come a bit lower, 1294, which does look like a key resistance line for us. Potentially then with a bounce. Equally though, if it came off the 1384, retest the 618 at 1474, you could see a push if the market were to come with us 786 at 160.02. So yeah, I think SHIB right now has some opportunity, definitely. I think it needs a bit of catalyst though. It needs a bit of hype, needs a bit of excitement. Feels like there isn't a lot with SHIB, unfortunately. That's just my view, by the way. That's just my view. Hey, JC Blockchain in the building. What's going on? Welcome to you. Turbos at a correction. No surprise there. No surprise there. Look at Saitama. I don't even want to. I imagine Saitama is a disaster. Is it still even going? Or are they all behind? Are they all in prison? That is the crazy thing. Right. Assemble AI. Here we go. Got it. Got it, baby. It's up 78%. Jesus Christ, this thing's going absolutely crazy today. What is this? 17 million volume, only $43 million market cap. This is wild. Like, it's up 80% of the day. It's only just launched or something. It's on Coinbase, Gate.io. On Coinbase. I don't even know what this is, but it looks insane. I mean, it's had a look at this spike. Oh my god. I don't know enough about it really to give a full-on opinion. What I would say is it's going freaking mental, and it's on two centralized exchanges, of which one of them is Coinbase. What? Is it like associated with Coinbase or something? What's the freaking website saying? Feels like it's some sort of association with Coinbase. Newsflash, Sharplink Gaming. What even is it? Does everyone know what it is? Looks pretty crazy anyway. But yeah, I mean, if you're in that play, then congratulations to you. That is absolutely macro bullish. 337 on XRP. Looks like we're absolutely moving now. 11%. Alts are still moving. Alts are still moving. Steven says, what do we think? We need an XRP to pass generational wealth down to the kids. Depends how much you've got, doesn't it? That's the question. That is the question. But yeah, I think, look, I think what you're seeing, in my opinion, by the way, is a shift in not only how wealth is distributed, how we transact financially. What if they go and get Swift like integration? Then I mean, it's over, innit? I mean, XRP is going to be one of those that people go, man, you bought XRP at what, 30 cents? No way, like no way. And you'd be like, I look like Richard Hart driving my freaking Lambo around. Vernon, thanks for the roses and the boxing glove. Love it. My entry was literally at 0.01. Should I sell it or wait for it to burst? Are you about Assemble AI? You got in at 0.01. All right, so you're 50% up. I don't know enough about it. Like, they clearly have announced something. I mean, it's going freaking mental, and it's on Coinbase, doing $16.8 million worth of volume on Coinbase. Like, what? Sorry, everybody, I'm a bit uncomfortable. So I'd argue right now, I mean, it looks kind of crazy where it is. The fact it's on Coinbase feels like it's pretty insane, but yeah, you do you, mate. There's nothing wrong with taking a little bit out. That's my opinion. You know, you can take 25% of your portfolio out. That way you hedge it against risk. The Clarity Act says only BT, ETH, and ADA amateur blockchain. It's not strictly true, that information. It's we believe it's, albeit it's been, Altcoin Daily's had a bit of a bad run these last couple of days. They keep announcing nonsense. But yeah, it's not fully true. I think they are preferred and deemed as potentially more mature than things like Solana. Obviously, Solana's it's got a bit of a bad name with all the meme coin stuff on it, but yeah. Opinions on Matic, Polygon, and Jasmine, please. Matic and Polygon, I wouldn't touch. Now, Vern, on the other hand, I do believe is a bit more bullish. I absolutely am not with Matic. I sold it all. I think it's like 22 cents. It's miles down. It's awful. I wouldn't touch it. Their partnerships never really came to fruition. The fact they had a partnership with like, with bloody Starbucks, you're like, never came in. However, Jasmine, I think, is starting to warm up a little bit. And I think Jasmine could be in for a, hopefully in for a nice little move as well. So yeah. Holy shit, Tim, you just deleted everyone's message. What the hell? Have I been missing something? All right, okay. It's all got a bit weird. It's all got a bit weird in the chat. That's why you got moderators, baby. That's why we got moderators. Good, right. Tim, I am not questioning you whatsoever. You are the moderator. In fact, you're like the champion moderator. So if you felt it was necessary, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm down with it, man. Like, that's why you guys are here. I'm trying to deal with you guys over here and then the TikTok as well. So don't worry, I'm not questioning anything, my man. Nothing at all, baby. Top 5 blockchains in 24-hour volume. Sui, I would say pay attention to. Yeah, I mean, there's some pretty crazy things going on with Sui for sure. For sure. So yeah, worthwhile keeping an eye on it. Look at Fear and Greed, by the way. Looking pretty bullish as well. Yeah, Sui's looking decent. What's it at now? 395. So had a pullback. See, this is the point I was making earlier. If you're trying to FOMO buy into anything, XRP, Ethereum, whatever it is, it'll all have a pullback. You know, Sui was going mental yesterday and there's a pullback. But yeah, definitely. 3.4 real all-time high. 3.8 was a glitch on Coinbase. Okay, I'm down for that then. I'm down for that. 3.4 is the official all-time high we're saying for XRP. I hope so. Thoughts on Sui? Yeah, yo, I'm in Sui. I got it at 271, so I'm holding Sui pretty well. I'm not deep in the ecosystem. I'm not going to lie to you, and I feel like maybe that could be maybe an oversight that I probably need to get dialed into. But yeah, I'm sort of not too deep in the ecosystem. But yeah, I like it as a project. I think it'll have a good run. I think it could match some Solana in terms of pacing. So we'll have to see. When the SEC going to drop their appeal against Ripple, it's so delayed. Yeah, I thought it was the 16th, wasn't it, yesterday? I think it's probably one of those where they're just a bit like, it's all done, like, it's all finished, like, who cares? Do you know what I mean? It's like all finito. And so SEC are a bit like, oh, yeah, so we need to worry about all these ETF applications right now. Yeah, it's warming up. It's Jasmine, I hold a lot. Nice. Yeah, I think Jasmine's doing pretty well, in fairness. I think Jasmine's doing pretty well. But yeah, hopefully we get the SEC. It's more closure, isn't it? They've come out and said they're not doing anything with it. We know that it's not going to go any further. It's more just about, right, let's close it out, let's move on, and let's crack on into a different sector. So hopefully we'll see that come through. Fingers crossed. Right. Let's have a look at some of these terrible coins starting to come through. Okay, this one, 44% down. No, thank you very much. We're not about that one. What about this one? This one's called Toka. What's this one at? It's up on the 5 minute. Overall, it's a disaster. Yeah, some of these are not the greatest coins in the world. Some of these are not the crazy coins in the world. What's this one? Apparently some people in my... Did I tell you guys that I'm in like some weird like alpha cabal group? It's super weird right now. Super weird right now. See, this is the problem with meme coins. Allegedly, he's been diagnosed with the blood thing or something. Man, people are terrible. People are terrible. Right. That was an absolute non-starter. That was a non-starter anyway. Anyway. Good. Doge, as in DOWGE. Yeah, I heard about that as well. And we'll take a look at the viral TikTok coin I said to everyone was a complete waste of time. Is it this one? No, it's not this one. It's not this one. It's not this one. It's D-O. I thought it was D-O-W-G-E. Yeah, I thought it was that. All right, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. DG coin. Here it is. It's up 100%. Are you freaking kidding me? What the flipping heck's going on with this? Man, why did we buy this? I don't think the Trump coin is going to fall. Yeah, that's true as well. I don't think it is. But yeah, man, who would have thought DG coin was gone crazy? I can't believe that. Holy crap. 173% on the day. That is an absolute shambles. That is a freaking shambles. Oh my God. Who would have thought that? Who would have thought it? Right, I just had one of my guys on the ground bringing me in something. What are you bringing me here? Oh, Doge. Thank you, Gonzalo. Appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, that's up 27%. Man, this is sending as well. When did we looked at it here, didn't we? Man, you guys are printing right now. Love it. Yeah, I mean, it's just honestly. DG coin, I can't believe it's up 170%. That is ridiculous. That is actually effing ridiculous. Anyway, Gonzalo's in, making some printing. I love it. Entry was $20. What's that for? Yo. Go to the top, sold at 15, big loss there. Is that, I don't know what you mean. Yeah, Yeah, I mean, it's crazy, Gonzalo. It looks super bullish, actually. Luke's Trump coin. Oh man, yeah. Don't talk to me about the Trump coin. Although I did all right in the actual main Trump coin. I got in at $7. So I did all right in the main Trump coin. Melania was a bit more of a challenge, I'm not gonna lie. Would you put 5k on DigiCoin? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Never in a million years. That is literally FOMO taking over. No freaking way on this earth would I put 5k in DigiCoin. I mean, it might go up. I'll tell you what does show the power of TikTok, right? The power of TikTok. This is a fundamentally driven TikTok meme coin. I mean, it's got massive holdings. You know, if you get something viral on TikTok, like, it's going to do pretty well, in my opinion. Going to do very, very well. But yeah, that's what that is. I can't believe it's moved 156%. I bet it's not there tomorrow. This thing is going to dump. My opinion. I might be wrong, by the way. Like I said, I'm just a guy that talks about crypto on the internet, but my opinion is I think this will dump. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Is that the one with 100% sell tax? No, that was, I don't even know if we've still got it. I'm not even going to bring that one up. I can't be bothered. All in on DigiCoin. Legendary's bullish. Sam, welcome to the live stream. Don't forget, keep tapping that like button. We're nearly at 30,000 likes, everybody. Nearly breaking 30,000 likes. Likewise on YouTube, if you haven't hit the like button or subscribed, then you absolutely should do. I actually had a good XRP video today. Broke about 14,000 views on that video, so I'm pretty bullish on that. So yeah, things are warming up. The channel's warming up. The content's coming, and obviously the markets are set. Some nice movers and groovers out here. Bitcoin is on the push now. Could we see a 120 Gs? ETH moving 1.8. Market is warming up. As you guys hit the like button, you guys think I'm joking when I say this. As you guys hit the like button, you tap the screen and you lock in some of these likes, it absolutely is supporting the market. So yeah, bro, Melania, I thought I'd be prepared. Thought I'll rip that Trump, but doomed. So we actually I was very fortunate actually. I was trading on like a Solana trading bot and managed to scoop Melania at like, what did we get in at, like 180 or something? $1.80, something crazy like that. Made more than enough on still. Want to lock in on crypto XRP. Trades, what is it? Trades Hip University. Love it. Love it. Want to lock in on crypto or XRP? I mean, diversification is a good thing. XRP is up 11% on the day, by the way. So I personally would just wait and see. Tap that screen, almost 30k. Let's do it. Lost too much on that. Yeah, I mean, look, the Trump coin was always going to be a challenge, wasn't it? But yeah, we'll see. We will see. Right, 4-hour chart for BTC is looking bullish. Man, we could get a retest of this 120. It's just under, actually. It's 119, like 119.9. Bitcoin is definitely on the move right now. We might get a break. Whether it can go through, it needs to go through on one of these bigger time frames, 4-hour, 12-hour, potentially a big move. But yeah, XRP's grooving. Cardano is nicely on the move as well. So yeah, some pretty nice movers out there in the market. Lots of memes. Memes just chilling, which is surprising. Memes is surprising right now. But yeah, XRP is also looking pretty optimistic right now. Let's hope we get a nice push. That line, that 343 line I'm looking for. There's going to be another pullback, or you think it's just going to go up? Nah, there'll always be a pullback. Always going to be a pullback. Hold on a minute. We might have some pretty crazy breaking news right now. What was that I just saw that came up? I just saw something that might be worthwhile just touching on super quick. What the flipping heck? Breaking news right now, just in. President Trump to open a $9 trillion US retirement market to crypto investments and an FT report. What the hell is this? A $9 trillion US to open the $9 trillion US retirement market. Oh, man, I'm reading that wrong. Sorry. President Trump to open the $9 trillion US retirement market to crypto investments. Holy shit, boys. It's happening. It's happened. Tim, have you just picked on? Have you just picked on stream elements? Like, Tim, have you just? Tim just muted stream elements. What the hell? What the hell, Tim? Yeah, XRP is. Man, this market's pumping right now. $9 trillion pen. I mean, some of them are already in, by the way. The retirement fund. I wonder if it means. Holy shit! What if it means like the U.S. governmental retire? Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. You guys keep an eye on the chart. I'm just gonna have a look at something. Right, keep an eye on the chart. Tell me if XRP breaks 240. No, the US government retirement fund is not 8 trillion. The Social Security Trust Fund, which is the largest public pension fund, holds 2.57 trillion in assets. Federal Retirement Thrift Investment Board that manages thrift saving plans for federal employees. Okay, so it must be the whole. It must be the whole thing then. So you've got federal retirement funds 1.2 trillion. You've got Social Security Fund 2.57 trillion. That's like 3 trillion or whatever. Total asset for so in addition to these government-run plans, the total value of all retirement assets in the US, including those in private sector defined contributions and defined benefit plans, over 44 trillion. So this has to be like a government thing. This 8 trillion, I mean, we'll have to prove it's actually factual, but this 8 trillion must be some sort of governmental thing. $3.40, bros. Holy shit. XRP just broke 340. Let's freaking go. Someone text Crypto J and let him know. Oh man, all those naysayers, all those people. Do you know someone actually put a comment on one of my videos? It was like, I'd put, watch out, XRP's gonna break out like the next 24 hours. Someone put, this is aging well, bro. It's like, shut the hell up. You know what you're talking about. Oh, mate. President Trump is expected to sign an executive order in the coming days designed to help make private market investments more available to the US retirement plans, according to people familiar with it. Yeah, let's get it, man. That's $8 trillion. Let's go. XRP just broke a brand new all-time high, 340 freaking 1, boys and girls. I mean, that was slightly patronizing, so I apologize. XRP is skyrocketing, and we are dialed in, baby. Man, I'll tell you what is also setting up a new all-time high for XRP, and then I'm just going to put underneath, if you discount the glitch on Coinbase to 384 before. There we go. Bullish. Let's get it. I can't believe it, everybody. Can't believe it. Woohoo! History in the making. Yeah, I can't believe it, man. It's crazy. We were buying this thing at like 35 cents. BTC's at 120. Let's party. Oh, let's party. Let's go check it out now. Don't think so, Gonzalo. Unless I missed something, but I haven't seen my missus all evening, so I don't think so. But yeah, and I need to catch up with everything that's on there as well. So, yeah. I thought that was weird. I wonder why the glitch had been there for a while. Yeah, that's what someone told me anyway. XRP going to break all-time highs if it's primed. Well, look, we are currently now. I mean, we're currently sending right now. I mean, Trumparino is just absolutely killing it. Let's get it. Let's get it, Trumparino. The rocket has been lit. I mean, it is officially like crazy time, isn't it? It's crazy time, blowing through 340. Yeah, it looks like it. 343. Let's go, everybody. Let's go, man. I need to kind of type the stream for the day, but oh man, I thought I was signed in on this. I was gonna have a look at the portfolio and see what it's looking like. 344. There we go. Look, there was my price target. Well done. Bullish, everybody. ETH breaking out now. Sorry, XRP breaking out. Now, my next price target is up here. Look at this, 485. It's a bit away yet, but that first price target hit perfectly. To think that people just don't subscribe to this channel. I don't know. XRP is going to break all-time highs. Primed yet? Just in with Bitcoin Magazine. Oh my God, we've got some more bullish news. Have we got some more bullish news dead quick? Sailor is saying what? Just in, President Trump is preparing to open the 9 trillion US retirement markets. That's crazy. And breaking news here. What is this? White House news. Man, what the hell is going on? What is going on? The White House confirmed President Donald Trump's opposition to a central bank decision. Okay, fine. All right. Wednesday, the White House press release, Carolina, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I thought I'd sort of announced something even crazier, but yeah. Trump backs $600 crypto tax break, de-minimize exception gains the White House. But I don't think he said that personally, but we'll see. We'll see. Good. It's wild. 344. Where were you when XRP broke 344? That's what the question is right now. 48 people here. Let's go. Yeah. Welcome everybody on the TikTok live. We're breaking nearly 50 people. It's starting to come together, baby. Starting to come together. Yeah, don't buy now. I mean, it's cooking on gas. It'll pull back. In my view, by the way, if it pulls back 343, then we're dialed in. Very good news. Buy more XRP? Not yet. That's my opinion, not financial advice, but it's pumping to oblivion. So you have to be mindful of that. You have to be mindful of that. BTC's on fire as well. Yeah, BTC holding 120. Ethereum at 3475. Man, we might see a 3,500 Ethereum, which is pretty crazy. Sui back above 4. AVAX is now green. So if you bought it when I told you, that would be pretty good news. Memes are just a bit flat, so nothing too crazy going on here, but still very bullish, everybody. And XRP is absolutely continuing to rally as well at 345. Now we need to keep Alex Cobb from streaming and killing the pump. Again, you can just call me the 2-bit Maximoso. When should we sell XRP? When you feel like you've made enough money on it. That would be my advice. Again, there's nothing wrong with taking a little bit of profit on this rally. It's a brand new all-time high for XRP. You could take 10%, 20%, 50%. It's entirely up to you. But my opinion, given everything that's happening, think about this, by the way. The latest news, $9 trillion retirement funds could be coming to the crypto market. That is a big deal. Right, everybody. In the vote, by the way, 65% of you still believe that we are going to go to Aruba. I love it. And yeah, that wraps up tonight's live stream. Now, I do have some bad news, though, everybody. I've got some bad news. I didn't want to tell you at the start of the stream. I didn't want to tell you midway through the stream because I thought it could either jeopardize our exposure this evening. I thought it might just make people feel a bit sad, right? But I have some news. I have some news that I'm not happy about, and news of which I want you guys to know first. So I'm not going to be here tomorrow night. I'm actually going away for the weekend, meeting up with some friends. Depending on what happens, I might go live on TikTok. I don't know. It depends what happens. We're going away. We're going to see some friends. So I won't be here. I won't be live streaming. Definitely won't be here on YouTube. But I might go live on TikTok. It depends what the environment's like. If our kids are in bed and like, no one's really doing anything, then maybe I'll go live on TikTok. I don't know. Stay dialed in, though. The best way to understand is follow my social media platform. Keep up to speed with what's going on TikTok and everything else. I will, however, be back Sunday night, 4 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. UK. So don't miss that. It's going to be super bullish. But yeah, for tomorrow night, I don't stream on a Saturday anyway. I will, however, have some content coming out from you guys. I'll be keeping TikTok well up to speed in terms of what's going on in this market because it is altcoin season, baby, and it's about to go crazy. So until Sunday, maybe tomorrow, make sure you dialed in. I'm going to see you all soon. Take care. Thank you so much, everybody. New all-time high for XRP. Feels good. Right. Catch you soon, everybody. Thank you.